In this movie, I'll be running you through some of the new features in Loopcloud Play version 1.1, including load locking options and how to create and customize your own presets using the brand new editor. Let's check it out. The two instruments from Loopcloud's plugin suite, Drum and Play, bring solid beat and melody making tools to the Loopcloud experience. Whilst a free factory library features sounds from a selection of Loopmaster's biggest artists, subscribers can access an ever-expanding collection of high-quality presets with new releases every month. Earlier versions of Play provided a limited but concise set of controls for each sound, with 4 key parameters on large dials, and the main filter controls underneath. Anyone wanting more comprehensive control of the sound, however, can now switch to Edit mode, where there's a whole section for filtering and envelopes, so you can change the filter type, adjust the filter envelope, add some filter LFO modulation, and shape the level with the amp envelope. Then there's 3 lush-sounding effects directly below. This preset already has a long tail, but I'll just shorten it with the amp envelope. And now I can apply some effects with reverb, and also chorus, and delay. And each of these has a number of different modes for changing the color, action, or intensity of the effect. Right at the top, you've got some extremely cool sample manipulation options. One of my favorites is stretch. If I just turn it on and then reset the dials to the center by alt-clicking them so they're not having an effect, then I can adjust formant to shift the timbre of the sample up and down the frequency range. Which is awesome if you want to make the sound a bit duller or brighter. Then you can use the time dial to apply time stretching. And when you've slowed it right down, it's sometimes cool to choose different parts of the sample to trigger. So loads of fun with stretch there. Plus a lo-fi section alongside allows you to lower the sample rate and apply bit crushing. And then tilt provides more EQ control with the ability to cut or boost frequencies above a certain threshold. And all of these sections have optional key tracking, so that frequency controls respond automatically to notes as they rise in pitch. And the pitch LFO section allows you to apply vibrato, which can be used very subtly to add warbling or wow to sounds for acoustic or analog effects. Or more drastically for FX patches. And a lot of presets have this assigned as default to the mod wheel, as you can see in that section, where the amount can be changed for more extreme results. With 3 other parameters available for assigning there too. Also on this strip, there's a limiter, which is a great feature for making sure you don't get signal overloads, and also allowing you to drive it hard with the trim dial, which is good for severely fattening up sounds. And finally, I'll show you how to assign the easy controls and then create your own custom presets. So I'll just edit the amp envelope of this sound a bit. And then I'll assign the decay to easy control 1. And then the stretch formant to control 2, as I'm a fan of that one. And then the reverb and delay amounts to controls 3 and 4. So now I've got some of my favorite controls assigned there. Then if I want to keep all of these controls as they are, but try out some different samples, I can adjust the load switches above the preset menu, which locks all of my settings. So I'll turn off both parameters and effects options, and then step through some different presets. So really handy if you want a sound with a certain shape and behavior, but want to try out some different flavors. And when I'm liking one, I can save any sounds as a new preset into my library. To get hold of Play for yourself, sign up for the free 30-day trial at loopcloud.com.